Yes, we're about to get ready for Adam.
I'm here.
So he's here. Yep.
I'm here.
And so, welcome to Mastermind. So
no.
Today's topic is the Protestant Reformation in Northern Europe at 1600, and it's basically today's topic is how did that affect the Holy Roman Empire, or positively or negatively? Or
I plead the Fifth Amendment.
Okay, so you actually want to do the questions that we prepared for?
Yes, that would be really good if you could, because I already have answers for all those, so I already know that I'm going to win.
All right. Okay, I'm just recording's on, just checking that. Okay, so basically, here is Adam, and Adam's been DJing for ages,
Over,
really, isn't it?
Over 25 years.
Yeah, he's been DJing for ages, basically, and we're just gonna not as old as me though, a few years younger at least. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get on with it.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about age, but I'm old as well.
Yeah. Okay, so Adam's DJ'd a lot on our live stream during COVID, so we got to know Adam, and he seems to be all right. I mean, he seems to be an all right bloke.
Yeah, I think he's all right.
Yeah. Okay, so what got you into DJing 27 or 25 years ago, and how did your first gig come about?
So I've been listening to all different types of music for all of my life. Music has been like my biggest influence through my entire life. I started listening to hardcore rave music with some friends when they were buying tape packs when I was like 10 or 11. And then they bought some record decks, so I was playing on their record decks. And then when I got to high school, my music teacher knew how much of a sort of bad time I was having at school. Don't need to go into that, but she knew how much I like music, and she used some of the school's budget to actually buy a set of Technics 1200s and a mixer. And I was buying vinyl and taking them into school and spending my lunch times and any break times locked in a soundproof room, mixing from the age of 13. And my first gig was. And that's the next question, so I'll just keep on going.
Yeah, well, hang on a minute.
Hold on.
I was going to ask you about the records. Do you remember what your first record was or anything?
I've had so many records, and I've sold so many records, and I've bought so many more records, and I've sold so many more records. I don't remember what my first one was. I think it was Two Without Heads, You and Me, which I've kept, and I recently gave to somebody else who has record decks, who I will mention later on.
Okay, that's cool. And did you actually have any gigs at school?
No,
cool.
That was not. I never did anything at the school that was to do with music. I didn't want to be there anyway, so
yeah.
No.
Well, I didn't have a great time at school. Again, don't want to go too much into it, but I mean, whenever I think back about positive things from my childhood, it's always the music.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the late 80s, sort of early sort of dance music that was coming in, early techno, kind of house music, and then sort of the rave. That's what I remember.
Yeah,
definitely. And I love it. Okay, so where was the first gig, and can you tell us about it?
So my first ever gig was in a pub that was called Farmers Number. It's now called the Farmers Union by the Clock Tower.
All right.
I used to do a Sunday night in there. I had like 2 or 3 hours just to play, and I was playing everything from trance, hard house, through to hardcore techno. And the word got around that there was a place playing that sort of music, and it was packed every single Sunday night. Quite regularly, we were having the police called for noise complaints from people across the road because we were turning it up so much. And they realised how well I was doing, so they moved me on to Thursday nights, which was the student night. And the students from the uni would come up from the uni, go into the Imperial, have a few cheap pints in the Imperial, then come up into Fermat's Number, and then go on off up to Timepiece, because it was Thursday nights was student nights.
Yeah, so which night did you start off?
On Sunday night.
On Sunday. Then you went to Thursday.
And then I went to Thursday,
Okay, that sounds brilliant. You can't imagine that kind of music there now, can you? It's changed a lot, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's really, really changed a lot now. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, cool. That must have given you so much confidence as well.
It was good, yeah. I had a lot of people would come in and like keep coming back because they knew what was being played. On Thursdays, they want it to be a bit more cheesy pop stuff at the beginning. But then more people would come in wanting harder stuff, and I would just be like, yeah, all right, no worries, I'll play whatever I like now. So by the end of the night, it was hardcore, old school hardcore, but
just get it as hard as you can.
Yeah, as hard as I physically could until they either shut the pub or people left.
Anyone's listening, we're not recommending to play music so loud that the police are called, but yeah, I think we all like it as loud as we can, really. And as hard as it goes. Okay, so important question. Everyone wanted to ask. It's me, Swifty, also Jonah D. Hello, Jonah D, for listening. So where did your name 3Sixty come from?
So there are 3 reasons for this. Only one of them is the legitimate reason. So the first reason was the legitimate reason. I used to do a lot of inline skating when I was a kid.
Inline skating?
Yeah, you wouldn't know it now, but I did a lot of aggressive inline skating. Got in trouble all around Exeter City for grinding things that I wasn't supposed to with everybody. But and obviously a skating move is a 360. So
yeah,
I was DJ 360 and then Adam 360.
Yeah.
My mum's reason was because a record turns 360 degrees on the turntable. Typical mum answer. Love you, mum.
Shout out to Adam's mum.
And then the funnier reason was from the old bar manager of Fermat's Number. He said that I was called 360 because I used to get around.
Used to get around.
No, I don't mean a round of drinks.
You don't mean... Yeah, I think... Shall we move on?
Yeah. And to be honest, it wasn't true. It really wasn't true.
Of course it wasn't. We all believe you.
If you've seen my face, you know that it wasn't true. So anyway, we'll move on.
We'll just say no comments.
No more comments.
Yeah. But I used to love roller skating. Did you were inline or the...
no, I did inline skating. I had friends that had quads, but I did inline skating. Swifty used to do a lot of skating as well. So
I wanted to do a rave roller disco one of these days.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah,
old
school roller disco.
All of us knackered old people trying to skate around.
Yes.
But maybe not. Okay, who is your favourite producer and why?
So I don't have a favourite producer because it changes all the time and producers change their styles and they get, like, in my opinion, and my opinion is obviously subjective or objective or rubbish, whichever way you want to look at it. At the moment, I've got there's some really good drum and bass producers that I'm liking. There's Maddock, there's Fox Stevenson. Fox Stevenson is an absolute legend. If you've got the TikToks or the Instagrams, check out a guy called Vengent. He samples random things and then makes music out of them. There's a guy revving a motorbike and he makes drum and bass out of just random sounds, like a guy revving a motorbike. Absolutely incredible. In the hardcore scene, obviously you've got to mention Dougal and Gamma, Styles, Technicore. Technicore's an absolute legend. I did have a chance to work with him in the studio, but it never came to anything, unfortunately. And then you've got the GTOAM boys. I couldn't do this without mentioning Rescue and Outforce. Absolutely top-notch producers. So check those guys out. They're big in the scene. If you know hardcore, you know Rescue and you know Outforce.
Yeah, this is actually a question that's in there, but it's sort of related. How do you tell the really top producers? How do they normally stand out? I mean, I know it's might be a sort of difficult question to answer.
There's only really one word that you can say, and that's polish. Polish.
Yeah.
There's just a certain shine, certain polish on tracks. If you make a track, you can send it off and get it mastered by someone, and they'll just add the shine to it. I hold my hands up. I can't produce. I cannot make my own music. I never have, and I never will. I can bootleg. I can make edits, but I can't get my head around producing.
I tried it a little bit, and it's just like you've got to be so exact, haven't you? It's quite time consuming as well, isn't it? But I mean, I think that once you do it yourself, then you maybe respect them a little bit more, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Of how tight it has to be and everything. And we're moving on to your favourite tune.
Okay, without a doubt. Don't need any time to think about this. Nakatomi, Children of the Night, my favourite hardcore track ever. Then close runner-up, Bang, Shooting Star. And fun fact, Shooting Star was released on my birthday in 1997, which was the year that I started actually really DJing properly. So there you go, fun fact. If you can work out the date, the original release date of Bang Shooting Star on vinyl, you'll be able to know my birthday. Okay,
I didn't even realise it was that early. I thought that was more like a HDID thing from the mid-2000s.
They did re-releases, but the original release was 1997.
So it's proper within the old school happy hardcore kind of. So I never realised that actually.
Yeah.
Can I ask about the Children of the Night though? Is there any reason why that's particularly special? Is it something like recall some memories or anything?
No. I got a random CD that was tracks of the year, and it contained everything, but it was like a foreign CD, And right in the middle of like indie and rock and pop songs was Nakatomi Children of the Night, and it just stuck in my head. And ever since, like, I still play it to this day, and it still like it goes off big time every time that it gets played because everyone knows it.
Yeah,
and it's just the happiest of happy hardcore tracks.
It is, and it is released in general CD. You mean?
Yeah. It was like a general release CD. It was like
it just had this like massive
songs of
UK hardcore track on it.
1996 or something. I don't remember, but
and it had this massive like hardcore track on it,
and that was the only hardcore track on it.
Oh wow! That's well, good luck to the person who got that in there. What they did, did well,
definitely.
didn't they? Okay, so what are a couple of your favourite remixes you've done, and where can we find them? Right.
So, firstly, if you ever want to find me, I am Adam 3Sixty everywhere. I don't have any other names. I don't have any other handles. I don't have TikTok, but I'm pretty much everywhere else. It's the word Adam, the number 3, the word 60. I'm not an Xbox. Favourite bootleg that I've done is the track that was called Loving Supersonic. It's the first track that I'm going to be playing in my set tonight.
Oh, okay.
It's been played all over the world. I still get people asking me if they can have a copy of it now. And it even made it onto the HDID in the Sun 2011 CD pack.
Oh, wow.
Technicore played it when he was playing back-to-back with Al Storm at the Water Park party. So it made it onto the CD pack, and the MCs went nuts.
Oh wow!
And if you go on my YouTube channel, which is at Adam360, there is a snippet from that with the MCs over the top of my bootleg, Loving Supersonic.
Oh wow! That must be such an amazing feeling.
Oh yeah, it was insane. Yeah. When he told me that he played it, I was like, right, now I need to buy this CD pack, don't I?
Yeah, I wonder if I've heard it, but I didn't know actually the title of the song. Yeah. I've heard you play it before. It'd be good to listen to it today. So basically here, if you like, you can sort of like give the audience like you got the YouTube channel and you're on Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook,
do you want to say
Instagram, Twitter? I think my MySpace is even still working, but my MySpace might still be under DJ_360, but no one uses that anymore. So that's pretty much it, to be fair.
I'm going to vouch for Adam 360. He is brilliant. I've heard him DJ loads of times. He's always smashed it. He's actually going to be DJing at our recovery rave on Sunday, 21st of May. So you come down nice and early, 8 o'clock. He's on first, and then work off whatever stress is, work off your anxieties. 100% well-being related, and I'm really, really looking forward to this event.
I think we might all be going for a fry-up afterwards as well. So I
don't know about that.
Brody's fry-up.
Just ruin it. Just ruin all the
recovering from the night before needs a fry-up. So like
it does, absolutely.
Or you can eat fry-up afterwards. I'm not paying.
Well, I'm paying.
Are you?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't know. When did that happen?
Well, I didn't say you were paying, but I'm not paying for everybody.
Okay, well, all right. We'll go on to the next one. What is your most memorable gig and why? And obviously, the other. Was it? Whatever. Yeah.
Pam's House Goes West in the Phoenix. Some of my best set DJing memories are in the Phoenix. I went main stage after Lisa Lashes.
Oh, right.
Being on stage with her was just like an insane energy, absolutely incredible. Second to none, absolutely insane. I've had so many gigs all over the country that it would be too hard to name all of them. But Pam's House Goes West nights with Kat and Louie. Been back in contact with them again recently, which is cool. But like being able to rock the main stage at the Phoenix is just like second to none.
Yeah.
And having Lisa Lashes standing at the side of the stage when I play my first track, nodding her appreciation at me, was just brilliant. Swifty was playing on those nights as well.
Was it Hard House then, or
no?
Hardcore?
Lashes was playing Hard House, and then I came on after her playing hardcore. Swifty was playing in the hardcore room as well. So again, shout out to Swifty. And I can't say this without just giving a shout out to Dizit. He's been playing at the Phoenix for as long as I can remember. He usually plays for Dark Knights, and he's like, if there's a big event at the Phoenix, he's on it. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Absolute legend.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you very much. I just want to say about Lisa Lashes, actually. Again, like what I was saying about before about the producers, right? That what makes out the really top producers. What would Lisa Lashes... how would she, say, engage the crowd a bit more? was she one of the top DJs? Was the way the selection, or was it more her energy?
It's definitely, her energy is insane. Like, I mean, the Pam's House events were 10, 15 years ago, so like everyone changes, everyone's different. But yeah, Lisa Lash's on stage is just pure energy. I got up on stage with her, and she was like an absolute sweaty mess, but she was loving it. And she gave me I got on the stage, she gave me a big hug, and just absolutely amazing. And it's the same with everybody. Like 99% of people in the rave scene, in the hardcore scene, in the hard house scene, absolutely amazing. You get some people that are a bit, I can't swear, so like make your own assumptions, but you get like maybe 1 in 50 people that are not so great. But it's one big family. It's a big, like, it is a massive family.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean, I've loved every minute of it. When I started Well Raver, I just make so many connections, and even though you go into the raves and everything, you just make so many friends. Don't you?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what the rave scene is all about. It's not about going somewhere and starting trouble or trying to pick a fight or anything like that. It's about going somewhere because you love the music, and it doesn't matter whether the person next to you is wearing rave wear or wearing shorts and a t-shirt or wearing a suit or wearing goth clothing or wearing punk or emo clothing. It does not matter. You are all there because you love the music, and that's the key to the rave scene.
100%.
Positivity.
Absolutely. Hashtag positivity. Okay, I'm trying to be modern here, but I'm failing.
I'm too old for modern.
I am on TikTok, but I don't know how to use it. I've got like 40 followers, and honestly, like, I just post random DJ videos, and
I'm scared. I'm scared to go on TikTok, so I'm not bothering with it.
Okay. Couple from Dave Jones here. What, I think we touched on some of it already, but what are some of the big names you've played under or played with or whatever?
Oh yeah, so literally too many to list. Like, I've been at events where, like, I was at a big event in Leicester, and Darren Styles came up to me and asked when I was playing. Like, it's insane. Unfortunately, I wasn't DJing on that night, so I had to say, like, I'm not playing tonight. But yeah. Like, most recently, Raw to the Core, doing big things for the hardcore scene around Devon.
Yeah, you're doing well on that, aren't you? Yeah.
And had Club Filler for that, Club Filler and MC Storm. But literally, I've got a list written down, so I'm just gonna roll a list off. I've got DJ Kurt, Joey Riot, Stuction, Fracas and Darwin, DJ Psy, Rat Pack, Top Buzz. I've already said Lisa Lashes, Scott Attrill, Vinyl Groover. Organ Donors, Al Storm, Breeze, Andy Whitby, ASYS. The list is just insane. Like, the people that I DJ'd on the same lineup as, I was like, it was insane when I was on the same stage as Top Buzz. Like, I used to listen to Top Buzz when I was like 11. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like Top Buzz as well, actually. Yeah, really like proper old school, aren't they, as well?
Yes.
Rest in peace to the guy as well.
That's very sad. I know. I mean, I literally only heard about that today. Yeah. Which I know it was it was a while ago, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame about that, but a brilliant group. And who is your personal biggest fan?
Right.
We think we know the answer already.
I've been like checking in on my messages, and I think he's listening. So if he is, Mike Dixon. Mikey.
Oh, Mike.
All right, he's my next door neighbour, and if he is listening in now, I'm gonna probably get a message from him any second. He was listening to all of the streams whenever I was doing streams on the Well Raver page. Yeah. When I was doing streams on my own Facebook page. Anytime I do a new mix, I send it to him, and he listens to it at work. Absolute, without a doubt, my biggest fan. Secondly, my mum. Yeah. So I have to say my mum, because again, she listens to pretty much everything I do, and she was the one that was encouraging me to keep doing it. So there you go. Brilliant. I love you, my mummy. I love you, mummy.
Ah, so lovely. And shout to Mike for all the listens during the Well Raver show. And your mum's called Miriam. Hello, Miriam. Hope you're enjoying the show. Miriam. I'm digging a hole. Okay, so what plans do you have going forward? Do you just basically go with it?
I have no plans at all. So what I have is, to quote the Joker from the Dark Knight series, do I look like a guy with a plan? You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't know what to do with it if I caught it. I just do things.
That's a good answer. Because, you know, if someone said to me, what are my goals? I might just say, I just go with it day by day.
Yeah. Nothing is given in life. You make what you can of life. I've been dealt a really crummy card in the last 4 years. I've gone through a hell of a lot of stuff. I've still got as much of a positive outlook on life as I can. And every day that I wake up and I'm still breathing, it's a good day. Because you can't ask for much more in life. Well,
respect to you. I was going to say, do you want to give it... It's almost 9 o'clock to start your set, but did you want to give a quick message to anyone listening in or anything?
Right.
Or shout-outs or
I've
whatever?
Got a little list of people. Right, so firstly, you. Thank you for what you're doing in Exeter with the raves and the club nights and everything like that. It's an amazing thing that you're doing, and thank you for doing it.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't expecting that. Cheers.
Secondly, I have to thank Nick, my wife. She's been standing by me through thick and thin. It's our 9-year wedding anniversary on Monday. So, I'm out tonight, and she's at home having some time on her own watching some dodgy rom-com on Netflix. But, Nick, I love you. You are my life. You're my rock. You are my everything. Thank you for being there for me. Next, DJ Fix, my brother-in-law. I'm playing his remix of Crashing Down in my set tonight, so brilliant. Keep your ears out for that. Amazing producer, does a podcast called The Happy Hardcore Show, so check that out. It's on all podcast places.
Would you just search for it?
Yeah.
Or under his name as well?
No, it's just called The Happy Hardcore Show.
The Happy Hardcore Show,
and you should be able to find it. Jamie, aka DJ Jiminy, head honcho of Raw to the Core, doing big things with the hardcore hard dance scene in Exeter.
Yeah.
Not giving any spoilers, but Raw to the Core is going to be back. Don't you worry about that. Right. Happy birthday, Mel. I know that you are listening. You've already told me you're listening, so happy birthday. I hope you're having a good night, and I hope you enjoy the set tonight. And then finally, all the ravers. Every single person that has been to an event I've DJ'd at, that's listened to a stream, that's done anything that has supported me in my career, I love you. Because without the ravers, there is no rave. It doesn't matter how many DJs you book, it doesn't matter how many MCs you book, it doesn't matter how many lights you put into an arena, how big the sound system is. If there's no ravers, there's no rave. So thank you to all the ravers.
Okay, I think Adam's about to start his set. I mean, I must admit, your passion just comes across. I'm just sitting, you're sitting next to me, Adam is, and I just like, wow, this guy is so passionate about what he does.
I love music, what can I say?
And we really hope that he just DJs whatever for the next 20 years or even longer.
Oh, wait, hold on, let's see. I've just had a message from Mel saying thank you, so I know that she is listening. Mel, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I need to go around and actually start DJing.
Crack on. So Adam's on now until 10 o'clock. Nice long, almost an hour, so I'll let him crack on. Thanks for listening in.